YOLO everybody, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, and today everybody, I've got a series that I've kind of been slacking just a little bit on, guys, but I'm here to bring it back to you guys. You know, I didn't do it last week because basically, well, I'm going to try and be completely honest with you guys. I actually did completely forget about the series, so I'm sorry about that. But if you guys don't know already, this is Moab Mondays. I believe this may be a double Moab in the background on Bootleg. I believe I go like 79-2 or 89-2 or something insane like that. But it was a really fun gameplay. I can at least remember that. But we're going to be doing a little bit of a would you rather, you guys. You really gave a lot of great feedback on the last one. Told me you guys you wanted me to see me do more, so I thought I would do more. You know, why not actually take your guys' advice? You know, I really like it when I see a lot of people suggest stuff, so I actually want to take that into consideration. So I took doing another would you rather into consideration, and it felt like something that I really should do. So the first would you rather question is going to say, would you rather never be able to leave your native country, being, okay, I live in the United States, or never be able to drive? I'm going to go with never be able to leave my native country because I live in America. Basically, America has almost everything now, but I really think that it's definitely something that more people would choose. So let's see, it looks like 56% of people, so not by a lot, and 44% of people would rather never be able to drive. So I kind of feel like those 44% of people, they really enjoy traveling. Maybe they're people that constantly go and visit relatives or like to go on journeys to Paris and trips like that. But I kind of like staying at home, you know. I'm a homebody, you know, it's a lot of fun. But I've been to Brazil, I've been out of the country, I've been all over the United States. But I still think home is always really where it's been at for me. But the next would you rather question says, never wear the same clothes twice or wear the same thing every day. I'm going to go with never wear the same clothes twice, because by the automatic thing being never wear the same clothes twice, you constantly have to buy clothes because of course you can't go to school naked or go to your job naked or something like that. I mean, it kind of depends on what your job is, but I don't think there are too many jobs that are for you to be able to have the advantage of being naked on the job. You know, that's kind of weird. But 78% of people agreed with me, never wear the same clothes twice, and plus that's kind of cool. I feel like that's something like Justin Bieber or Michael Jackson would do or something like that. They're those famous people that have got lots of money and they can just, you know, basically blow it on clothes all the time. You know, I don't really think it's blowing it on clothes. In fact, I'm really into streetwear. If you guys don't know, I do have a streetwear channel. It's in my sub box on my main channel, so go check it out, guys. I upload pretty often. I promote different YouTube channels and I promote different, you know, websites that help me promote and get all my items, and do a lot of different reviews on there for snapbacks, shirts, and stuff like that. But you guys are done hearing my spiel, so the next would you rather is going to say, would you rather lose your mind or lose your significant other? Lose your significant other every day of the week. I mean, to be honest, why? And that's I actually realized that only 46% of people agree with me. A lot of other people, basically, when you lose your mind, you go crazy. So I guess you kind of don't know that you're crazy. I mean, most people don't really know that they're crazy, but I don't really know if they are. I've never actually been crazy. Well, maybe I'm crazy now and I just don't know it. I mean, the world may never know. But the next would you rather question says, get $20,000 to never watch NFL games again, or have free tickets to the Super Bowl for life. I'm gonna go with have free tickets to the Super Bowl for life. You know, going to the Super Bowl for my whole life would be really cool. You know, the Super Bowl is definitely a great experience. Football is an awesome sport. You know, it's definitely not the greatest sport or anything, but it's definitely a sport that's always worth watching. And I think those Super Bowl tickets for life, you know, let's say they were front row, they were basically courtside but for football, and I really think those would be worth a lot more than $20,000 over the years and years and years. But let's move on to the another would you rather. Who is more attractive? Would you rather Jennifer Aniston or Angelina Jolie? I'm gonna have to go with Angelina Jolie. Ooh, and it looks like only 43% of people agree with me. 57% of people went with Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston, she's probably a little bit more popular than Angelina Jolie. But the next, and we're kind of coming to a little bit of a close. You know, we're not necessarily there yet, but the next would you rather says, bring modern weapons of the Revolutionary War or bring modern weapons to the Civil War. I'm gonna have to go with, I want to click none because I feel like modern weapons, they would kind of mess up, you know, what actually happened in the past. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard of the butterfly effect, how even if you can just go back in the past and change one little thing, how that can actually change a lot. And you know, I would choose nothing, but that's not an option. So I'm gonna have to go with the Civil War. Actually, I feel like I should have probably gone to the Revolutionary War because Civil War was kind of between our countries. So let's just say I clicked on Revolutionary War when I actually did click on Civil War. So we're going to lie a little bit here, but the Revolutionary War, It looks like 49% of people disagreed with me, or actually 51% of people disagreed with me, and 49% of people agreed with me. So, you know, that's basically split. That's basically direct 50-50, but it's not. And the next Would You Rather says, watch only dramas for the rest of your life. If you guys didn't know, The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad are both dramas, so I feel like I could live off those two shows if they were constantly producing, or watch only comedies. I'm gonna have to go with comedies all the time, dude. Comedies are always the best. It's how everybody relates. It's how everybody kind of stays together. You know, you can always find a laugh with someone, whether you know them really well or whether you just met them at a bar or something like that. I don't know why I chose a bar. I'm only 14 and I can't go to a bar, and I'm not gonna anytime soon. I mean, when I'm 21, don't get me wrong, I'll go, but it looks like 87% of people would rather only watch comedies for the rest of their life, and 13% of people would rather only watch dramas. So that's a pretty good decision, but you know, I think comedies are always relatable. And then the next Would You Rather question says, watch Batman 1989 or watch The Dark Knight 2008. A lot of people are gonna choose Batman 1989, but the real answer is 2008 Dark Knight. 80% of people chose The Dark Knight in 2008, you know. I thought it was going to be completely the other way around, you know, but I would much rather watch The Dark Knight from 2008. The Dark Knight was a really well done movie, or at least I thought it was a really well done movie. I like the actors, I like the quality of the filming, I like how it's actually a decently long movie. Unlike most of the movies now, I feel like a lot of the movies that come out are like 80 minutes long. You know, I went out and I saw The Purge with my dad and little brother and realized like that movie's like 72 minutes long or something insane like that. Like that's 2 episodes of a TV show. Like, come on, guys. Like, why would you do that? It's supposed to be a movie, but you know, the next, and we're kind of closing in on the Would You Rathers here. Would you rather be a famous rapper or a notorious mobster? Famous rapper, dude. Rapping is actually really cool. You know, rapping takes a lot of talent. You gotta have a voice. You gotta have the flow. You gotta have the lyrics. A lot of people they don't think that rapping takes a lot of talent, but it really does, guys. Trust me, not everybody can rap. You know, most people think they can rap, but go ahead right now, record yourself trying to rap along with an Eminem song or like a Jay-Z song or something like that. You probably won't really like what you listen to. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you're actually a talented prodigy rapper or something like that, or maybe you just really like yourself, you know. Either way, you guys, it's really hard to become a rapper. You know, you gotta, it just takes a lot of dedication. I know people like Chris Miles, High Res, they're constantly grinding to become more popular, but you know, I feel like they'll actually make it there one day. And then the next question, the next Would You Rather says, always be overdressed or always be underdressed? Always be overdressed, dog. Always be overdressed. That's how you swag, man. Actually, I'm not that gay. I'm not gonna actually pretend to be serious saying that's how you swag, man. That's really gay, but you know, swag's not gay. We all got swag somehow. But 72% of people agreed with me always wanting to be overdressed, and 28% of people always want to be underdressed. I feel like it would be just a little bit of a more embarrassment to be underdressed than overdressed. And then the next and the final Would You Rather question says, would you rather have narcolepsy or have chronic insomnia? I don't know what narcolepsy is. I do know what chronic insomnia is, and chronic insomnia sounds terrible. It's basically where you stay up throughout the night, you barely get any sleep, and then you're basically tired for the rest of the day. Wash, rinse, repeat over and over and over, and it just sounds absolutely terrible. So I'm gonna have to go with narcolepsy. I don't know what that is, but you know, well, actually, let's do one more Would You Rather question. Finish out on something that I know. So the next Would You Rather question says, date someone who always looks 12. I mean, I'm 14, but or date someone who always looks 80. I'm going with 12, dog. Oh my gosh, it would be terrible to date someone who looks 80, but 92% of people agree with me. Someone who always looks 12. I mean, they always could be 25 years old. They don't always have to actually be how they look, but 8% of people always wanted to date someone who's 80. That's just terrible. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to click that like button down below. I really do mean it. Drop shot that like button. Favorite this video if it was one of your favorites. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Insta, Twitter, Facebook. All links down in the description below. That's how you guys are going to interact with me a lot. Also, maybe if we could go for 200 likes in this video, I'm begging you guys, I'm down on my knees. If we could hit 200 likes, that'd be really cool. It's been your boy Quadmft, hopefully your favorite commentator, and I'll see you in the next video.